So, how do we start this podcast?
Okay, yeah, how's your week been?
That's not how we're gonna start this.
Huh?
You wanna start the podcast like that?
Kaya,
All right,
anything looking forward to in this year?
man. I don't know. I think just making this thing that I'm doing right now work really, and you know, just just being successful. I think that's really like first try. I'll try to like to make that happen like at least by the end of
Right,
this
right.
year.
Yeah.
Um, just give me some money. That's that's
Okay.
that's the goal. Um, what else? What else? Um, yeah, no, that's mainly it. Just thinking of more ways to like get myself out there um, and just make it, man. That's really it. What about you, man? What's like your goals for this year?
Maybe like by the end of December, I should probably know what like I wanna, like a path I wanna take after senior year. Um, Maybe have my college apps done, my thesis statement.
Yeah,
Um,
mind you guys,
also,
Kurt is still currently in high school and I already like
yeah,
graduated.
he's graduated like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So
I should be in college right now, but we don't
yeah.
talk about that.
But,
Yeah, we haven't even introduced ourselves like to like the
oh yeah,
like
right. We
yeah,
haven't introduced ourselves.
yeah.
Um,
For the podcast. Okay. So
yeah.
you
My name is
start.
Kurt, and then this is.
Richard
Yep.
or you
Yep.
plays. Um and you are tuning into GPT.
GPT, gising pero tulog.
Yes. Why did we want to start this podcast? Oh yeah, you already said it earlier,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And yeah, we will be making a channel for that for the
Yeah.
our podcast.
Yeah. We got all the accounts set up and everything. Also, we're gonna try to do a podcast at least once a week. That way they could work on both of our busy schedules, knowing I got school and then Richard
Yeah,
got his own thing. So,
yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, this podcast is gonna be at least like I don't know, like 20 to 30 minutes long each
Yeah.
episode. We'll try to make this thing work. But yeah, hopefully this is also a thing that we can like focus on and like make something out of, you know?
Right, right. Yeah.
Mm. Me and Kurt are both Filipino. What else? I met this dude in high school. How did we meet, Kurt?
How did we meet? I think yesterday we also like touched upon this topic, even though my voice wasn't picked up.
Bro.
But as you recall, you said we were, I think, after volleyball conditioning, we were like outside at the field. We were just playing volleyball, and then I don't know if it was me or you that asked if you were Filipino, and then I went on about saying I hated Filipinos at the time, which is because of a certain person. But I'm
All right.
actually close to that certain person again, so I don't hate them. So, yeah, that's how we
Mm.
met. That's
Yeah,
how
and
we
I
met.
think we were both like on doing the volleyball tryouts, and then afterwards, we like me, him, and like one of his friends, Jose, would like go out in the field and like do like just play volleyball. And I guess that's when I asked you, oh, yo, are you Filipino? And you were like, yeah, yeah. And then from that point on, that's when I met her.
Yeah.
Um,
Rest was history. You know,
yeah,
rest was history.
you tired, gang?
Nah, not yet. Even though I got a flight to catch, but nope, not tired. I
Yeah.
slept like twice today. I slept after I finished packing, and then I slept again right after I woke up, and then I woke up at like around like 9.
Literally
So
same.
yeah.
I don't know. It's just one of those days where if it's like rainy, it's you're bound to take a nap.
Yeah. And by
Oh,
the way, this is a live podcast, so if anyone's, watching, open up to any like, topics that y'all want to talk about, that you guys want us to talk about, we are very open to that. Um,
no, we just talk about anything, man.
we can talk about anything too. Yeah, yeah. Um,
If you were to become an animal, what animal would you be and why?
an animal. Mm, I don't know. Maybe a blobfish or maybe a panda. I don't know. Life as a panda, you're lazy. You live on bamboos, and I feel like you could just like live a carefree life. You don't even care about your weight as well. You could just live with it. I don't know. I feel like you just live a peaceful life in the woods somewhere in China.
I get you.
What about
Um,
you?
I would probably be I would want to be some type of like some no, one of those like owls that like bury themselves underneath the ground.
Right, right,
I'd be that
right.
owl. Just like eat whatever, like and like you also have the ability to like fly. What do you think about aswangs?
Aswang.
Yeah,
I mean, I've only seen them in the show De La Cruz. So, I mean, I never see them in real life. I mean, wait, they're myths, right?
maybe.
Maybe.
No
I
one
mean,
knows.
considering you look like one, I think I met a one already. But you never know. You never know.
Wait, what? They're good, but like, why did they have to like implement like them having their bodies and like like,
Right.
like
They're like an equivalent to like hyenas, right? But they're like human like.
I think so. Um,
Hmm.
well, why hyenas? Why would you say that?
No, cause like the similar like color structure of their like overall body and like completion.
I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. If you were to be a Disney princess, what Disney princess would you be?
Disney princess. I mean, I feel like I am mindful, very peaceful, demure. So I feel like I should go for Mulan. I feel like it makes sense. Or
Mulan.
Pocahontas, actually. I actually have like a big crush on her. She's low-key kind of bad, but like not anymore because she's a cartoon. What about yours?
Yes.
What's
Okay. Um, I would low key be um, ooh, shoot, Elsa. You know, like why not just like what you call it? Make the make icicles.
Okay.
Make
Besides running
icicles.
away from everything, but
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, yeah,
icicles.
yeah. Like you have your power and stuff, and like I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna be like you and say she's bad, but like
Right, right, right.
right,
She's
you
just
know.
she's just gonna give you a cold, bro.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay. Hmm.
Um,
How? What's like your favorite place that you've ever been to?
favorite place that I've ever been to? Yeah. Funny thing is, I've been all over the world. Surprisingly. Um,
Yeah, like look, this dude's literally about to like go
I'm
to
about to go
Paris.
to, yeah, like just today. I'm gonna leave in the afternoon. I'm gonna go to Amsterdam for 3 days, then go to Paris. Paris for the second time, Amsterdam for the first time.
Diba?
Out of all the places that I've been to, I'd say my like favorites. Uh, mm, okay, I'm gonna say Paris, and then Paris, Japan, and low-key LA, or no, California. Paris because of the overall like um actually no, I'll change three to London. Paris because of the overall like architecture over there, especially like the Louvre, where the Mona Lisa is like located, which I wasn't able to get inside because well, it was like a long line, so we just like took pictures like outside. And then obviously the Eiffel Tower. Surprising fact, last year, me and my family were supposed to actually like visit, like go up like the Eiffel Tower itself, but uh apparently, uh, they were supposed to be, or well, evacuate. Like we were like
Oh
evacuated
wait,
away
no,
from the
there was
area.
like a bombing or
There's
something,
like
right?
bomb threats. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
looked into it, and it's actually like a very common thing. They don't like, they don't actually happen. Like they like, explode or whatever. Like it's just like a common thing every year, just to get like tourists off the main landmark of what France has to offer. But yeah, Japan. Well, the funny story. I was supposed to go there, but there was like earthquakes and there's also like floods going on over there for like the past week, and all
Yeah.
flights were canceled. So that was a bummer. But I'd say that's the only favorite. That's like one of my favorite places. I mean, obviously, right? Everyone's trying to go there. Obviously, the cherry blossoms, the language, the culture, the food over there, the streetwear.
If there,
Um,
what's like your least favorite food?
least favorite food,
Yeah.
like any
Like in terms of Filipino food or just whatever.
Filipino food. Um, good one.
For me, I hate liver. Like I can't stand it.
Liver, like blood.
Like no, no, not blood. Like liver. Like straight up
Oh,
like
okay. Like
you,
meat liver.
yeah, like meat liver.
Oh, yeah, I never tried that. Um,
Yeah, I hate liver, dude.
for me, it's either caldereta or
Caldereta, bro, you're tripping, dude.
or yung parang ano, yung parang green yun, na parang stew. It's like it has like leaves. I forgot what it's called.
The stew,
Um,
sinigang, tinola.
no, 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 not tinola. Parang it's not even a soup. It's like meshy.
It's
Like
meshy.
yeah. Um,
What do you mean?
or those like fried banana like snacks. That's like bad breading. And it,
Do you don't like those?
yeah, I don't like those.
Fried banana. Oh, banana Q. You hate those?
Yeah, banana cues. Yeah, I don't like that. They
Oh,
taste weird.
I mean it's like it's supposed to be sweet. It's supposed to be like a snack, you know.
True.
Oh, okay, I see. Mm. But like
Uh,
liver and other stuff, you'd be fine to eat.
yeah.
Oh wow, okay, interesting, interesting.
Mm.
Um,
But since well, we know here Richard here has already graduated. What how do you rate your high school experience?
um, I'd rate it like from 1 to 10. I'd rate it like a 6. I wish I could have done more. Definitely, that's the main reason. You know, I should have like joined whole core or like all the other events, the school field trips. But you know, it's past. It's already past, and but I will say the teachers were good. W teachers. And would I go back though? No, I would not. But yeah, it's a good learning experience. Just I did learn a lot though. I did learn a lot for sure. I mean, it does. I guess it's like it does make sense, like how everyone always says, like, oh, once you get to high school, that's when like you actually change. I will say though, like, throughout my whole high school experience, it really that did actually change me. Um, like 4 years, it goes by fast, like really fast. Like I can still remember like the time when I graduated from middle school to high school, like even just transitioning from there to there. But like um, it's it is but yeah, it goes right. The time goes by really fast, and then you know it, you're graduating, just like you next year. Am I right?
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm clearly a sophomore. What you mean?
No, you're not.
No,
You're
you know what's so funny? Last year I was just a sophomore, and now I'm a senior. I mean,
right. Like that's the feeling.
it's insane.
Um, Will you say these years you have had in high school it changed you?
Oh yeah, I think junior year changed me the most because certain events and then like obviously like some other um
Isn't that when I met you?
ye no, that was like halfway of sophomore year, I believe.
Oh, right, right. Oh, I see, I see, I
Yeah.
see.
Um
How would you say your junior year was?
I feel like academically junior year was easy because I had no APs. I was all
Yeah.
honors though. Um it was all I don't know. It was more of a laid back sort of year, but it did change me a lot. A lot of decision making, met new people, met old people, you know. Went back to some certain people, which that really actually changed me a lot, and for the better actually. Also for them too. Yeah, no. If anyone out there, second chances actually exist, whether or not you want to take it, whether or not you think it's either going to benefit you for the long run or temporary. But all seriousness, I feel like all given opportunities should not be overlooked by or judged because you never know what's going to happen, whether it's going to, you know, lead you anywhere. I mean, all I could say is, I mean, it's worth it. I mean, it is. You just really got to think whether or not it's right for you. But yeah, I feel like junior year is definitely a beneficial year for all people in high school. I mean, you got the SATs to worry about, which is a funny story because I think my class and then class of 26 starting, I think they're not going to look at that anymore. I feel like it's just purely just grades and what you've done, like extracurriculars and what
Hmm.
colleges are going to look for now. So, yeah.
Do you have an idea for what path you actually want to go for for as a
I
major in
mean,
college?
all my life, I only thought like I'm ever good at is just art. I mean, I've been doing it since first grade. I mean, I could briefly remember my mom like teaching me how to draw, which she's always my inspiration. But
Mm.
I mean, I got my options open. I mean, I'm interested in like working at the airport too, or doing some other stuff, maybe online. Anything graphic
Whoa,
design, I'm
whoa,
pretty
whoa.
interested in.
Okay, okay. Before you said anything graphic design, and then you were like, I'm some stuff online. I was like, whoa, okay. What are you up to? What are you up to, dude?
What do you mean,
Like, are you gonna start selling feed pics? What are you gonna do?
bro? Not like that. Like I meant like I don't know. I mean, I
Yeah,
guess
I get
whatever
you.
like opportunity is there, I'll take it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Would you be down to like do a YouTube channel too?
I mean, yeah, I don't mind. I mean, I already already had a YouTube channel like 6 years ago. It's going strong. I mean, I haven't made a video in like 2 years.
You
I
want
have a
you?
good like 45 subscribers with like overall two to 5K views. It's not that bad.
Okay, okay. You wanna plug it into the stream?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Subscribe to Eternal Cortazzi. I mean, I'm never gonna make a video again. I'm mostly active in TikTok. If you could follow. Um, Asian man, 48. I've got 10.4K likes in there, and 157 followers. If you could, support me, I'm just right there.
Right, 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 right.
Anyway, just a little plug there. You never know.
Yeah,
Um, yeah, no, I feel like making videos in general is like really fun. I mean, it is. I mean, you're literally doing it right now. I mean, what I've actually wanted to do since like sixth grade. Um, yeah. What are some like YouTubers or like streamers that like sort of inspired you in
oh,
your work?
in my work as of right now,
Yeah.
I'd say Corey Kenshin. Mainly Corey Kenshin. I love his videos growing up. Um, I remember always getting home from school or like high school, even like back in high school. I'd go get home, chill in my bed, and watch some Corey Kenshin. Like his Sunday, what is it? Sunday spooky scare Sundays, like that. Those were the thing, bro. Um, Sad to say, it's been a year since he last posted, man. But yeah, Corey Kenshin, Markiplier. Growing up, I watched Markiplier, PewDiePie. Um, PewDiePie is a big one too, and Jacksepticeye. A lot of their gameplay walkthroughs I really like, and just like overall, like literally every small hint of edit that they made, like oh they did this, they did that. I sort of like implemented that onto my my work as well. But yeah. I'd say those
Uh,
are the main four, more main five.
never, never forget the Filipino. The
Yes,
streets will never forget him.
yes,
Um,
ghetto Filipino. I think he like left to like
or retired. I think he was doing it during college. I think it didn't work out, or after college. I'm not sure.
no, I think he was doing it before college, but then when he was like transitioning to college, that's when he like okay, I'm gonna step away for a bit. I mean, to, thinking back on it, I think he literally invented Riz, bro. You know,
Yeah, no, he did. I don't think anyone else made that
like the Omega,
before the
like
time frame that
you
we are
know,
now.
right? Like, dude, Hog Rider, like trust. Um, but yeah, he was that's Lodi Sluds right there. That's Lod's Sluds. What else? Um, how about you? Who else besides Ghetto Filipino and like
Mm, I mean, I mostly grew up like watching like groups, so I've watched The Sidemen. I've watched
oh yeah, the
uh
Sidemen, them too.
the one with Ryan Higa. I forgot what their group was called.
Oh, I forgot to. Yeah,
Um,
I know,
Smosh.
I know what you mean.
Uh, Smosh was a good one.
Oh, Shamash.
What else? But yeah, just like the OGs, just like the 2010s, I'd say. Uh, and then I guess streamers, I'm gonna say like Tyson, Kaide, uh, oh my God, and the modern time pranksters, Gideon.
Oh, right. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I
can look.
see.
Oh yeah, and
But
like the new groups right now, like going on right now, like AMP. I mean, they're
yeah,
they're doing great right now.
yeah,
They're doing
for
phenomenal.
sure. What do you think? Like vlogging, like IRL streams go pretty well.
Like who or like what they do?
Like what they do, like just in
What they
general.
do.
Why
I
do you think
mean,
that goes pretty well?
I feel like if they could like control it while interacting with their like audience in chat, then yeah, I think it's possible. But remember, I don't know if you heard about this, but remember how AMP was like doing like a Black Friday sale in New York, and then it uh like the streets got flooded over by so many fans. They had to get
Yeah.
the police involved. I
Oh
feel
right,
like
right,
stuff
yeah.
like that, like if it isn't like being like facilitated in the right space with the right people controlling it, I feel like it's just gonna go under chaos, you know?
Right. Yeah. Um, and a lot can really happen in IRL streams too. You know what I've been thinking of?
What?
Doing an IRL stream of like me sleeping and putting on TT what is it? Text to speech? TTS.
Yeah,
But
text
I
to
thought
speech.
that's only in like Twitch though. That's not in TikTok.
Yeah, no. I
We'll see
mean,
though.
okay. Well, what would you give it so far, your experience on streaming on TikTok?
I mean it's going pretty well. Today was a really good stream. Um
Yeah, I mean, damn.
yeah,
10 viewers? That's a career high.
yeah, what else? Nah, that's crazy though what you proposed to them. 50 viewers and I'll show the video of him, what is it? Singing. That was crazy. But I think, TikTok's you it's a lot easier to definitely engage with people and get people's viewer. You get a followers. Um, in terms of Twitch and like Kick, it's a lot harder, bro. Like an hour goes by, an hour goes by and you have one viewer. You know, hello.
I mean, yeah, it's like it takes a lot to even engage with that one viewer for that long. I mean, I've done it. Um, and I feel like it's more difficult now than back then because I feel like back then it's easier to like think of like ways. I mean, obviously you got games popping off like Fortnite back then. It's like an easy like platform to like stream on with like um or like games like COD or even not even games like that. I feel like just simple games back then just to stream on. I feel like you can get viewers with that, but compared to now, I feel like it's either IRL streams or certain games that are clearly on the scale. I mean, you got Valorant, you got several other games.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
insane.
Um, Imagine if they had Valorant back then, dude.
If they have what? If they
Va
had Valor back then?
if they had Val back then.
Yeah, no, it'd be a different situation then.
Yeah. Um, how would you feel if Val was available to crossplay?
Oh boy, I got a story about that. Okay, so just mind my own business. Me and Richard here, we were just playing Fortnite this one day. And then I discovered on the PS Store Valorant was available. So you know what? Downloaded. I got so humbled. I thought I was becoming a new man. I thought I wasn't gonna play Fortnite anymore. I wasn't even gonna play a kids game anymore. I downloaded the game. I added Richard, and then there was a bug. It said, "Oh, this person's offline." Clearly, on Richard's end, he was online. So I just looked down to it. Really, I searched it on Google, watched a few videos, and it says here on text. It says Valorant is available on console and only allows crossplay between PS5 and Xbox Series X exclusively, and not on PC. And Richard here plays on PC, and
Like a
majority of the
normal
people that I know
Valorant
play
player
on PC.
does.
So I went on a natural breakdown. I crashed out.
Bro crashed out.
And we
Oh
got my
no.
my sweet friend here giving the best support of his life. Just, just laughing at me. So
Um,
fun times,
in time, in time, in
fun
time.
times. But no, ever since then I've been playing Valorant, and I've gotten really addicted to it.
Hey, it has
I've
made
never,
your aim a lot better. You said.
yeah. All I could say is it takes a lot. Like you really think that the gameplay is easy, but if you really get into it, you're gonna learn how hard it is for like even for the pros, because it's just mainly just precision and just overall movement, and also learning like the main that you would want to like main, and also like working as a team, because you cannot solo key a 5 on 5, bro, because it's like there's a lot to it
Yeah,
clearly.
yeah, yeah.
Um, yeah.
Well, who do you mean? Who do you mean?
Right now, I'm either maining Phoenix, Jet, or ISO. I'm more of a duelist, you know, more of the one that gets the first shot in. Even though I go for 1 for 25, but it's not that bad. It's a good start. I mean, I've been playing for only like what 4 weeks. Um,
Not
yeah,
too bad. Not too bad. Not too bad
not
at
too
all.
bad, not too
I think I don't know. I should play Val more because I have a PC, but like again, it's so different because like PC players are on the different scale, dude. Like literally, like it's the same feeling as when we were playing Rivals with the other dude from earlier, and like you you're done. You're done in a second. Um, but yeah, Valorant is crazy. Valorant is crazy. I do feel the same way for Rivals though. Like let's say I did keep on playing Rivals, I feel like I definitely get better at the game too, and like just shooting in general, because that's like it's pretty much the same.
bad. Yeah. No, I feel like Rivals is like only 10% of what you can imagine on Valorant. Um,
Yeah,
I feel like Rivals could really help your aim to get ready for Valorant. It has that similar concept to the whole peeking or like just like flanking from behind, or just overall just strategy based. Because you know how some of the rival maps are like purely strategy movement um based uh places, like either 1v1s or 2-on-2s, 3-on-3s, 1v3s. Oh, can I tell you about the 1v3s? So, me and Richard here, we ran into this one viewer, right? He was also on mobile, and yeah, every round he like shoot up in the ground, coming as if he came from heaven. He
yeah.
just like he just snipe us from above. Like even like he has wall hacks. If you're listening to this right now, I am like clearly going for you. I'm sorry. I just had to say it.
No,
Um,
he admit that he had like autobot.
Auto aim, yeah,
Yeah,
it's
auto aim.
insane.
I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, it's it is crazy though. Like, although I will say I have seen videos on it on like professional like players beating people that have auto aim. That has been a thing, and that's like it's crazy, dude. I don't know how they do it, but like they have done it. It has been done. Um, but hey, man, still a fun dude to be. I don't think you think he was using auto aim on volleyball.
No, clearly not. I mean, both of them didn't know how to play, so
I
it was a
mean,
little scared.
shit.
We tried, but it didn't work. So
I mean, I didn't even know how to play it as well.
yeah, clearly. Um, mm, okay, if you were, I know this is out of the blue, and you're my friend, but if you were able to give love advice to your friend, what would you give?
Um, shit. Just take it slow, man. Take it slow. Don't do any funny things.
Yeah,
Hey, no, 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 no. Yeah, take it slow. Think about like just really like pour your all into it. If you're gonna go into a relationship, pour your all into it. Don't go dipping your toes into the water because that's not how relationships work, you know. Um, and treat them right, you know. Treat them right. Make them feel loved. And yeah, that's pretty much it, man. You know, communicate. Communication is key, really.
It's key. It's key, guys.
Yeah. Um, that's really it. Communication is key. I have seen like other quote or like other advice from other like older couples that have been together for like 50 years, and almost all of them have said something like around along the lines of being friends with them first, and then and then you go from friends to lovers because friends are like the basis of like relationships.
Right, right.
So yeah, I do definitely agree on that as well. How
Yeah,
about
it's
you?
just like it's just the overall idea of like just not rushing it. I mean, I've definitely learned my lesson from 2 years ago, which led to me and the other individual breaking up. But then, yeah, I feel like rushing things won't let certain like foundations work between you and the other person. And I feel like if certain boundaries aren't like set between you two, then there's really no balance and like you're in and out of the relationship, you know, your life outside of it and your life inside of it. I feel like if two and two come together, then it'll work both ways for both of y'all. And, you know, it's just really looking out for each other and looking out for yourselves because, well, right, you're also prioritizing this person as having a future with them, but you also have to prioritize yourself as well. 'Cause,
Right, right, right. You,
it's
as they
really
say, you need to save a little bit for yourself. You know,
right, yeah.
individuality is also key. If you could go back in time to like any previous relationship you had, what would you have done differently?
You know what I would have done? I would have done. I'd have not talked to them in the first place and just talked to this one person. 'Cause, bro.
Right?
But
Like,
okay, so the first one was in middle school. Actually,
really? I thought the
yeah,
first one was in high school.
no, and I never want to count that again. But
Okay.
okay, I asked this one out. I think okay, this was seventh grade. I asked her out. It was like the day before they um released all CPS. They announced that we're gonna have 3 weeks off of school because this was the year where COVID was like going on before, even before quarantine. Like this is right before quarantine started. Like I asked her out. We dated for 5 months, and then we had an LDR, but you know, as well, we weren't able to see each other face to face and all that. Funny thing is, she only lives like about like 5 blocks away from me, so I think 3 months in quarantine, we were able to like, I think the general public was allowed to like go outside, but to have like 6 feet away from certain people to have masks on, obviously. So yeah, I was like able to like, meet up with this individual at least 3 times, I think, during the summer after my seventh grade.
Yeah.
Um, and then I came across this bully of mine who like made fun of me because apparently I talked a lot of shit to him online. I don't know
What?
why. I think it was over a game. I'm not sure. But
Okay.
yeah, she was there when it was all happening. So I thought um she wouldn't want to date a person like that, and I asked her if she was dating me out of pity, and yeah, she was, because I think because I was friends with her friends, and I learned that my friends that were her friends sort of talked to her into her dating me,
Oh wow,
which is yeah. Um,
that's not good.
I that sort of like caused me to not really focus in school after that, considering, and it was my eighth grade, which is my final year before high school, which sort of led me to the school that I am in now. And
Mm.
okay, if I
I
were,
al
yeah, if
I
I were
al
to go back in time, I would not ask her
mm, That's crazy though. That's like you said that was like fifth grade, sixth grade,
out. Seventh grade,
seventh grade.
yeah,
Oh my gosh, that's
and
crazy.
then high school, yeah, the one that you know. So about that one, we also dated 5 months. And the thing is, like after these two relationships, we came across like a 5 month curse. I could like never get past 5 months. And the funny thing is, I'm always the one breaking up because like I feel like if they're not feeling it anymore, might as well end it. Because like I
Uh,
just feel like we're just wasting time. So
right.
that's why
Uh-huh.
I was the one that would break up with them. So that's how I did it back then. Obviously, I'm not gonna do that now. But okay, with this first one, I think freshman year. Just to clarify, I did not know she existed at all until her friends came up to me and said, "Are you interested in anyone?" And I'm like, "No." And then they're like, "Oh, so I have a friend that's actually interested in you." And I'm like, I blurred out some names that I thought that had due to like I don't know maybe some instances or like sort of
Mm.
run-ins or like interactions with like certain people. And I clearly got all of them wrong. And then I learned that it was actually this person that I shared, I don't know, 2 periods with. And then April 1st came along. She like sort of she got my Instagram. She said, "Oh, do you want to meet up after school?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure, I guess." And at the time, and obviously still now, we would always take the bus. We'd have like similar buses going home and going to school. So we went on the same bus. And then I learned that she was actually into me, even though I didn't know who she was. So I asked her out, and she said yes. And then we just handshaked, like we did like a
Ew.
awkward fist bump and call it a day.
Ew.
And then we
Ew.
started dating. Um, I don't know. I feel like with that relationship, I feel like I only just did it just to be in one, but I actually like sort of got attached because I knew like throughout the relationship, I like um learned who she was.
Mm.
Uh, try to like what she liked. And then I think of that summer, I like learned that her friends only regarded me as her boyfriend, and not who I was. So I kind of like stepped away from that friend group, and she also wasn't like wanting to be in a relationship anymore once school started again, which then I broke up with her. And then literally a week later, she then told one of my friends to tell me that she didn't actually mean that. And I was like, you know what? No, because I just didn't want to waste my time then. And then I met another certain individual, and I'm with them right now. So
Wait, she didn't. Wait, let's go back. Let's. She didn't mean what?
she didn't mean what she said apparently, even though she was confusing because she was bi. And any of the listeners out here who like identifies more so of the gender that they were associated with during birth, I have no problem with y'all. Y'all do what y'all want to do. But with bi people, I'm very like confused because obviously they're into both, and sometimes people are interested in the other than the other one. So
I
that's
see. I see.
yeah.
What are your like biggest takeaway from both of your previous relationships?
I think two of the biggest takeaways. I feel like you should go for someone that's into you, and it's okay. It's just like this one Orange Rex County song. It's like it goes. You should go for someone that loves you and never makes your heart melt. More so like someone that actually likes you for you, and not someone that's like someone you like. dreamt of, you know.
I see.
So it's like being with someone that is like, I don't know, I wouldn't say unexpected, but like someone that you like genuinely like feel someone with, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Someone that's with you for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.